Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is October 22nd, 2024, and we're diving into Texas Instruments' latest earnings report for the third quarter of 2024. Joining us is John, our senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Texas Instruments, a leader in the semiconductor industry, has just released their Q3 2024 financial results. There's a lot to unpack, from revenue figures to strategic investments and future outlooks.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. Texas Instruments reported a revenue of $4.5 billion for the third quarter, which is an 8% decrease compared to the same quarter last year. John, can you shed some light on this?
Absolutely. The decline in revenue is primarily due to a decrease in demand within the industrial sector, although there was a sequential increase of 9%. Despite the revenue drop, Texas Instruments managed to maintain a strong net income of $1.36 billion, translating to earnings per share of 1.47 cents. This includes a 3-cent benefit from items not originally in their guidance.
That's interesting. How did they manage to maintain profitability despite the revenue decline?
It's largely due to their operational efficiencies and cost management. Their gross profit, while lower than last year, still reflects a robust business model, supported by their 300mm production capabilities.
Cash flow and shareholder returns. Moving on to cash flow and shareholder returns, Texas Instruments reported a cash flow from operations of $6.2 billion over the trailing 12 months. How does this reflect on their financial health?
This strong cash flow underscores the resilience of their business model and the quality of their product portfolio. Their free cash flow stood at $1.5 billion, which is a slight decrease from last year, but still significant. They have returned $5.2 billion to shareholders through dividends and stock repurchases, highlighting their commitment to shareholder value.
That's quite a substantial return. How does this align with their investment strategies?
They've invested heavily in R&D and capital expenditures, totaling $3.7 billion and $4.8 billion, respectively. This indicates a balanced approach between rewarding shareholders and investing in future growth.
Segment performance and strategic outlook. Let's delve into the segment performance. How did Texas Instruments' different segments fare this quarter?
The analog segment, which is their largest, reported a revenue of $3.22 billion, a 4% decline year over year. The embedded processing segment saw a more significant drop of 27%, with revenue at $653 million. Despite these declines, the company remains optimistic about future growth.
What can we expect from Texas Instruments in the upcoming quarter?
For Q4, they project revenue between $370 billion and $4 billion, with earnings per share ranging from $1.07 to $1.29. This guidance reflects their cautious optimism amid market uncertainties.
Risks and future prospects. John, what are some of the risks and future prospects that Texas Instruments faces?
Texas Instruments operates in a highly competitive industry with significant pressure on pricing and innovation. Market demand, particularly in industrial and automotive sectors, remains a critical factor. However, their strategic investments in manufacturing and R&D position them well for future opportunities.
And what about their tax outlook?
They expect an effective tax rate of about 13% for the fourth quarter, which is consistent with their strategic financial planning.
Key takeaways. In summary, Texas Instruments has shown resilience in a challenging market with strong cash flow and strategic investments. Their guidance for the next quarter reflects cautious optimism. John, any final thoughts?
Texas Instruments continues to be a strong player in the semiconductor industry. Their focus on innovation and shareholder returns makes them a compelling investment, despite the current market challenges.
Thank you, John, for your insights, and thank you to our viewers for tuning in. If you found this analysis helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Texas Instruments' performance in the comments below.